What's up, guys? We're back here at Archeworld, and we are in the community center, and by request we're going to go check out the Archeum workbench and to see if you can craft the wrapped Archeum box. They did actually change it in the maintenance. They changed it to level 55 requirement, so even if you could craft it beforehand, I think they probably fixed that issue, but most likely the people were crafting it on their houses and then selling it there. But so you go here, you click confirm, and you can see we have 13,000 Archeum in our bag, 13,000, and it just says your level is too low. So you cannot craft this. You need to be now level 55 and above to craft the wrapped Archeum box. So instead of doing that, the best way to sell and trade Archeum is by feeding it into your weapon and then upgrading it that way and then selling that. Unfortunately, so many people have already done this that you don't actually get much value out of this. So if we go to tier 4 tier, you can see you can even buy a weapon that's already at 4 tier for 9 blue salts. You can buy a blue one for 14.5 blue salts. You can even buy some purple ones as well. And these prices will just decrease in value. Like, because we talked about this earlier, there's just faucets. So the faucet is on right now. The water is flowing. All these items are being created and produced. No items are being destroyed. So that means over time, there's going to be a surplus of items. There's not going to be enough demand for all these items. So the prices of everything will go to pretty much zero because there's just endless supply of these things. And so even just a purple one right here is only 44 clay. Like, this is a crazy good deal, I think. If you wanted to, like, pay to win, essentially, you would buy gear right away because you can use these at level 1 too. So level 1, equip this, jump in with 44 clay, and now you have a badass bow if you're an archer, for example, or find a staff that someone has already built up. I think there was even some legendary gear on here as well, and that was still reasonably priced in my opinion. So these scepters, and this way you can also pick your stats too. So they have bonus stats down at the bottom. So this one has max mana +9 and then melee critical hit rate 0.5%. So like building a character, putting the gear on the auction house and selling it could be profitable slightly. It looks like I said, you're going to make maybe 100 blue salt tokens, maybe. There's just no real easy way. Yeah, see, here's some legendary ones already. So this one up here for 350 clay. Then we got a bow up here for 430. And then a short spear. So definitely really, really cool. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys later. And yeah, if anything becomes public knowledge, the prices are just going to plummet on those things. So for the most part, the free-to-play players are going to have to be, wise on their own, because if I post something, there's too many people that are going to know about it, and the values are just going to tank pretty much instantaneously. So, free-to-play players, you have to think outside the box, try and figure out the best way possible to earn blue salts. I mean, it could just simply be buying blue salt with your credit card is the best way to do this. So you have to make those decisions if you want to, play and invest in Archeworld. I think there may be a possibility for, money making for the future. Like, I don't think this is a quick cash grab. I think this server will be around at least 1 year. So like bare minimum 1 year, the game will be alive, because you have Europe launch, you have America launch as well. So I think they're going to do everything in their power to keep the game going. Another reason too is just like they're probably making a lot more money off of this than any of the other versions of ArcAge. So here we have OpenSea, and we can go ahead and take a look at the sales. So you have the total volume of 1.8 million clay, and they get a percentage of this. They get almost 10%, if I remember correctly, on this. And you can check out the activity. So that's almost, we'll round up to 2 million clay. I think a clay is about 20 cents right now. So that's $400,000, I want to say. And that was like, a lot of these sales were before the game launched. So you can see the game launched, there was a spike in sales, 45 sales on that day. and now it went back down to 25. Before the game launched, there was only a couple sales per day. 5, 4, 5, 9, 8. And now, so like with this, like if there was a total of $400,000 and they get 10% of that, that means they made $40,000 for literally just servicing the game, and the game wasn't even up and running. So like the game now is up and running, and now there'll probably be more land sales, there'll probably be more fandom card sales. And so like XL Games is going to make a lot of money off of the NFTs and the secondary transactions. Like it's in their best interest to keep the game going and to keep providing this service. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. As always, hit that like and subscribe to the channel. Do those things. Post in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. All that stuff helps out the channel. Share the videos. Tell your friends.